It's early morning at the Harefield Centre in West London, and the dog warden's van is a signal of a new arrival.
These are two dogs that were collected this morning. A gentleman found them huddled together. They just suddenly appeared overnight. They have no hair, feeling the cold as they're trembling now.
Poor, poorly puppies.
Vet nurse Sian is first on the scene to assess the puppies.
So where did you find them?
They were found in Rickmansworth on the edge of somebody's property.
Oh, babies, they're very underweight, aren't they? So what we do is we take them in now and have a proper look at them.
At just 6 months old, these puppies need urgent medical attention.
Come on, babies. OK, come in, Debbie, pop her on the table.
Thank you, Sian.
Oh, poor babies.
There you go.
It's just... How can people leave them like this?
I know.
They're both absolutely horrendous. She's got, obviously, open wounds on her where she's just literally ripping herself to pieces. One of the worst cases I think I've seen of mange.
Mange is a condition where mites that are naturally found in the skin take over and the dog's immune system can no longer cope.
These dogs have suffered a long time with this, and they've just been left to get on with it.
In severe cases like this, the skin damage becomes life-threatening.
You know, it's just cruelty. Someone's knowingly abandoned these dogs in this condition.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Manos.
Even experienced vet Manos is shocked.
Look at this. It's been a long time since I've seen something like that.
Not very
It's
old.
not necessary to be a vet to recognize that they suffer from a very severe skin condition. If this left untreated, they will die from septicemia.
First thing is to give them strong antibiotics.
Oh, that's nice.
But for these pups, it might be too late. The centre not only relies on dog wardens, but also on volunteers to help rescue dogs. One of these local heroes is Jackie Holt, who for the last 8 years has been volunteering her time to rescue dogs in the Rhondda Valley. Today, Jackie is visiting the Dinas Animal Shelter, where they temporarily hold stray and abandoned dogs from all over South Wales.
Hello.
She's come to ask Pound Supervisor Dennis how many dogs she can take to the Harefield Centre.
Those two in there, those two will go together.
6, yeah, 8.
There's 8 we got, is it?
Excellent. I've been rescuing dogs for about 7 or 8 years.
The centre has 34 dogs. Unfortunately, Jackie only has room for 8.
Come on, Mad.
Due to the large number of strays, the shelter can only hold dogs for 7 days, and after that time, some have to be put to sleep.
All right.
It's like a personal crusade with her, that she's got to try and get every dog out which is in the kennels. She's just wonderful.
Hello, baby.
One of the most vulnerable of dogs is a black lab puppy called Magica. She's only 6 months old, and so far luck's been on her side. The centre managed to keep her for 12 days, hoping someone would claim her.
Wait a minute, Sonny Jim.
Thankfully, Jackie has come to the rescue.
I just can't bear the thought of dogs being put down unnecessarily. All right, babes. It's bad enough if they're old and sick and they need to be put to sleep. Never mind when they don't need to be put to sleep.
Back in West London, centre manager Richard's problem with the mange-affected puppies has increased.
We got a phone call from the dog warden that brought the other 2 chaps to us to say that sadly a 3rd puppy had been found. Sadly, she's another pup from, we think, the same litter. She was in very close proximity to the other 2 being found. This is the girl that's just come in last night. You can see pussy nodules on her nose. She's a lot more scabby than the other 2. We've had to think about what we're going to call them. So this is Hope, and then we've got Charity and Faith. This is really the saddest part of my job. It's horrible to see dogs like this in such a state, knowing that people are so inconsiderate. It's appalling. It's absolutely appalling. It really does. It really angers me, actually, that people can be like this with animals. And this poor girl alone.
A warm bath might help soothe their skin, but this might not be nearly enough.
Talking to the vets, their rate of survival at the moment, he's putting it 50-50. These ones have been through so much, I just really hope that we can help them to recover back to healthy pups.
Jackie has travelled the 168 miles from the Welsh Valleys to Harefield, West London, with 8 dogs all needing homes.
Oh, you're nearly there, kids. Come on, Muscles, open the side door. All right, darlings.
For 6-month-old Magica, the end of her suffering is in sight.
Ready for the jump? Come on!
Hello, baby. I'm just always overwhelmed when I bring these dogs to Dogs Trust. It just makes me feel so good just to see that they've arrived safe and that they couldn't be in better hands. Yes! Mission accomplished. See you soon.
Take care. See you soon.
For now, Magica's found a bed for the night. But come morning, she'll need to compete with hundreds of other dogs for a new home. It's the end of another day in Manchester. Most of the staff go home, but Lisa and her partner Kieran decide to call the vet.
Hiya, it's Manchester Dogs Home, phoning about Fraggle.
For Lisa, this is a hard call to make because Fraggle is her own dog. She's been struck down with an undiagnosed illness and been taken to the vets for monitoring.
Late Saturday night was when she started going downhill. She was vomiting, but she didn't want to move. 10 days on the dot prior, we actually had a suspected parvo case here.
Parvo is a potentially deadly virus that attacks the lining of the digestive system. As a puppy, Fraggle is at greater risk.
Bye. If it is parvo, it can start, the gut lining can start to break down. And once the gut lining breaks down, there's no hope.
Do you say how long, you reckon?
All Lisa can do is go to the vets and sit by Fraggle's side.
You know, so I'm pleased to see her, but it's not a, it doesn't stop the worry. Oh, you're a mess. Big crusty eyes.
Lisa has cared for dogs for over 16 years and can tell Fraggle is in a serious way.
It's still very hot. Look what I've got. She doesn't want it.
Fraggle hasn't eaten for over 2 days, a really worrying sign.
I'm sorry.
It's early morning in Harefield, and the puppies, Faith, Hope and Charity have reacted well to treatment.
Hello.
They're slowly fighting off the mange that almost killed them.
They've got no hair at all, so they need to be protected when they go outside.
We're going to dig.
Now it's time to celebrate with a nice stretch of the legs.
Come on, ladies, let's go.
Come on in. Come on, sweet boy.
I don't know if you remember the first time we saw them. They were very, very miserable and just eating and sleeping. Now they're just much better. So, up to now, we're very pleased. You see the hair starts growing back to the hair, which is very good news. Ladies, let's go back to your kennel, eh? Let's go, guys. Ladies.
It's business as usual at Harefield, and families from all over London are meeting their new best friends.
Hello, lady.
I've always wanted a dog. Looking.
One of the lucky dogs is 6-month-old Magica from Wales. She was rescued along with 7 other dogs and brought to the centre by volunteer Jackie.
It sounds very cheesy, but from seeing Magica for the first time, it did feel like love at first sight.
Right, this is Magica.
Hello. Oh, so cute, aren't you?
Hopefully, once all the paperwork is completed, Magica will get a new home. It may be good news in Harefield, but in Manchester, Lisa and Kieran's dog is still fighting an unknown illness. For the dog's home, this has wider implications, as Kieran is all too aware.
The risk is if it is parvovirus, then we could have spread it down here. First sign of anything that could possibly be parvovirus, then we will have to separate that dog.
The kennels remain on high alert, while Lisa keeps a constant vigil by Fraggle's side.
Oh, you're a mess. Absolute mess, aren't you?
A few days later, and it's not only Manchester Dogs Home who are on high alert for viruses. In the West London Centre, Block 3 has been quarantined. Faith, Hope and Charity have taken a turn for the worse.
Unfortunately, poor Charity started to have diarrhoea with blood in it, and she became very quiet and really not herself at all.
Hi, Ali.
Showing similar symptoms, Faith and Hope are also checked out by Sarah the vet, who then decides to send them both to hospital. Maggie, who even spent her days off caring for them, now fears the worst.
I just hope that they're strong enough to overcome this. What they've gone through, nobody should go through. No animal should go through that. Right. My worst fears is that Charity won't come back. It's touch and go, definitely, for 2 of them.
At Harefield, the care of animals isn't the only thing staff dedicate their time to. Supporter Relations Officer Charlotte is busy organising one of the biggest dates in the calendar.
Hi Dina, it's Charlotte from Harefield. How are you?
She will be helping to coordinate the Dog Honours Awards. There's a lot to do, and it's Charlotte's first big event.
You will be greeting some of the nominees at the hotel.
Oh, brilliant.
And then travelling with them to the venue.
Yeah.
So then at 10:35,
Yeah.
The award that will be presented is Triumph Over Adversity.
Right.
So what you need to do is go to the table, collect the winner, and walk them up to the stage.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Dina. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I feel a lot happier now that I kind of know exactly what it is that I'll be doing, and it sounds like it's been really well organised. It should be a great night. Not nervous at all, just excited.
Elsewhere in Harefield, in the manager's office, Richard has received some news about one of the abandoned puppies.
I've just had a phone call from Manos at the veterinary hospital telling me that, sadly, we've lost Charity. She seemed to be brighter during the day yesterday, but as the evening wore on, she became poorlier, and sadly she passed away just before 10 o'clock last night.
Good girl.
I'm going to have to go and tell Maggie the very sad news now. I know that she'll be utterly devastated. She spent so much time with these pups, and she had so much hope for them as the rest of us did, and it's just awful news.
Maggie was one of the key staff put in charge of caring for Faith, Hope and Charity.
She was a favourite of mine, and she was a little star. She'd been through so much. To actually die is absolutely appalling, and it's so unnecessary. I was just seeing her name on the board, that was all. Well, now, on her board. Faith, Hope and Charity just made me feel a bit upset.
In Manchester, Lisa feared her dog Fraggle had the parvovirus, but luckily the results have given her the all clear.
Hello, you. Little Frags. You hurt your little foot.
Pleased to have her back. She's still not 100%, but over the next week she'll probably get a bit of extra treatment and get spoilt, and we'll see how she goes.
It's time to take Fraggle home to Kieran.
Hi, Giggles. What you doing? Hi.
And it's clear she's more than happy to be home.
I got another killer for my baby girl. Hello.
It's now time for dog groomer Charlotte to give Fraggle a well-deserved wash and brush up.
Gonna do a really nice de-scruff.
First the clippers. Then a shampoo and set. And for the finishing touch,
Oh, look at that then.
a beautiful dicky bow.
So we thought we were genuinely going to lose her when she was that ill. We were quite panicked. She's gone back to her little terrorsome self, which is great. Look at you, you're so good.
It's the night of the Dogs Trust Awards, and the finishing touches are being made to London's Guildhall. The Dog Honours is a chance to celebrate the achievements of the nation's doggy heroes.
Got dogs everywhere. The Oscars with dogs.
Charlotte is in full swing at the hotel. She's been put in charge of getting all the nominees to the awards on time.
And the taxis just come straight outside, do they?
But there seems to be a problem.
A little bit worried about where the taxis are because they're 5 minutes late. Hi, I've got about 11 taxis coming. They haven't shown up and they're 15 minutes late.
This will be a disaster if there's no dogs to give awards to.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. I think all of you here booked to go to the Guildhall. Right, guys, all the taxis are waiting for us across the road. Oh my goodness, that's all I can say. What a nightmare.
The Guildhall is filled with celebs, such as nominee Cassie, and even some human celebs too.
It was described to me like the pride of Britain for dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought, that's got to be
bizarre.
a tearjerker already, yeah. I was nearly crying just when I heard the phrase.
It's 5-star food for the guests, but for the real stars, it's vintage aqua.
I feel so glam right now.
The tension mounts as the nominees size up the competition.
Triumph over Adversity Award.
It's Charlotte's big moment. She's got to escort the winner to the stage. If she can find them.
Where has he gone? Lost him.
And it seems Charlotte's not much of a retriever.
How are you? Are you okay?
Let's hope she doesn't end up in the doghouse.
Oh my God, that was so embarrassing. I couldn't find you. I was like, oh my God,
I'm
where
sorry.
has she gone?
The clapping
Don't
has
you
made
worry,
him
that's
a bit
fine.
nervous, so we've gone out for a drink and a sit down.
Right, how did it go tonight? Well, let's see. First of all, taxis, 15 minutes late and went to the wrong place. Second of all, couldn't find the nominee. That was a little bit embarrassing. So everything that could go wrong went wrong, but it all worked out in the end, even if I did look like an idiot.
At Harefield, there's fantastic news for surviving sisters Faith and Hope. They've returned from hospital fit and well.
To see the two together is a real pleasure. They're so different. Faith is really big, brown and quite long-legged, where Hope is smaller, darker, more bossy. They'll get rehomed from here and they will enjoy a wonderful life.
And there's a wonderful life in store for Magica too.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
It's time for her to go home with her new mum and dad.